Today we're going to try Arby's new loaded chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese, which is a handful of a name, but kind of explanatory here. You have mac and cheese, you got chicken and bacon, and then you got ranch sauce on top, as you can see there, which is a little bit odd. I wouldn't exactly equate ranch with mac and cheese normally. Now I want to show you the top of this also. This was the sticker that came on the top of this. Please stir before eating. So I guess we're supposed to stir the ranch sauce and the chicken and the bacon in here before we eat, which I'll try to do a little bit. But I wanted to talk a little bit about Arby's pricing. That's the one thing I wanted to really talk about, because this trip was a little bit more expensive than I really would have expected. Here we go. It's already mixed pretty good. Let me talk real fast. Here's my receipt. Let me get all the important information out there so nobody steals my identity, but there's my receipt. As you can see here, the loaded mac and cheese was $6.59. Maybe it's worth it. We'll find out in the course of this review. But I also see they changed their 2 for $7, which used to be a whole different deal, and now it's another deal with French dips, which is fine. And then I got to the mozzarella sticks, which to me easily are the #1 item at Arby's, besides curly fries. Curly fries and mozzarella sticks are at the top. Those are the 2 pillars of Arby's, and then you got your mocha shakes, which are nice too. But the pillars of Arby's that hold it all up, it's the curly fries and it's the mozzarella sticks. The 4-piece mozzarella stick at my local Arby's was $3.99. That's fine. A little pricey maybe, but not really out of line. That's fine. The 6-piece, for some reason, was $6.29, meaning that you actually are spending more per mozzarella stick if you buy the 6-piece. So you can get 4 sticks for $4, so naturally that's $1 per mozzarella stick, or you can get 6 sticks for $6.29. So if you want to pay an extra 6 cents or 5 or 6 cents per mozzarella stick, get the bigger one. There was other discrepancies like that were very weird. Like a 9-piece chicken nugget was, I think, $5.39, but a 9-piece buffalo chicken nugget was like $7 something. There's just a lot of weird things going on, and I think it's just my local Arby's, but let me know if your Arby's is like this. And the other thing I wanted to mention was there was a big sticker. I went through the drive-thru because they still had the dining room closed. There was a big sticker on the window of the drive-thru which said, "Hey, starting January 1st, 2023, we're going to raise all our prices 15 to 20%. And it's just out there, which seems like, I'm assuming it must be whoever owns the Arby's in my area. Whichever franchise owner owns Arby's around me in my area of Texas has an issue. And they decided to print a giant sign that says, "Hey, we're raising our prices." And the next line after that was, hopefully, it literally said, "I hope," something like this. I think it was either hopefully or I hope that you made more money at your job so you can afford it, essentially, and then, you know, happy holidays, whatever. That is insane. I mean, there's no way that that's a real Arby's sign. It was clearly somebody made it. It's the franchise owner. And this franchise, as I've just gone over explaining and showing with my receipt, already has whack prices. Everything is already super expensive there, so I really don't understand where they're coming from. The Wagyu burgers, which were $6.99, they're advertised at $6.99, they're like $8.69. Everything is already over the advertised prices, so I don't know what is happening at this Arby's. I guess that's just a fun story for everybody. I just don't really want to go there anymore because it feels so awkward. It feels so weird, and also it hurts my bottom line, honestly, the pocketbook, to go there. It's insane. There's no reason for me to go there outside of trying new items. Now, hopefully this mac and cheese is good. Again, we'll get to it. If you're somebody watching for specifically the mac and cheese review, I'll try to remember to put a timestamp in so you can skip me talking. But it's just odd to me that Arby's, of all stores, is complaining, essentially, that this franchise owner is complaining about the prices and having to raise them, when compared to almost every other like fast food restaurant, I guess, they're already expensive. You know, they're already over, you know, $10, $11, $12 for a combo. They are already expensive with their beef and cheddars, which used to be cheap, have already gone up in price. There's no deals. The only deal they ever have is the two for. It used to be 2 for $5, literally like a year ago. They raised it to 2 for $6 and 2 for $7 already. So I mean, I don't understand what's happening. I guess, I'm not the franchise owner. I'm not, in his business. I'm not an accountant. I don't know what his pocketbook looks like. Maybe this is a problem for him. Maybe he needs money. That's all I can assume. But it's just insane to me, and I really feel like it's a bad business move. But again, I'm not a businessman. But I feel like it's a very bad thing to just put a sticker up and say, hey, we're raising all our prices in a week, so don't come back. Essentially, that's what I feel like. Hey, don't come back here because we're raising all our prices in a week. So never come back. I feel like it's a money-losing move to kind of do that, but what do I know? That's my rant about Arby's. Arby's prices. They're already insane, and around me they're getting even crazier. And the fact that I live in a part of the world, of the country, where the minimum wage is still $7.25. You gotta understand that. And some of these fast food places, if you look up like jobs for them, they pay like $8, $8.25, $8.50. It's already not even close to livable even at full time. Even with 2 jobs at full time, you'd be screwed. Working fast food. So it just doesn't make sense to me to be doing that here of all places. Maybe if you were in an expensive place like New York or San Francisco, or even like a less expensive place, just a bigger city, maybe that would make more sense. But here, everybody's already broke. So you're squeezing from the stone. You're trying to milk everybody dry. It's not going to work. I don't know. So that's just my rant. I really don't know how to feel about it. I keep going back and forth between being mad at the person who owns this Arby's and also like feeling bad for the person who owns this Arby's, because I really don't know what the financials look like, and I don't know if this is a more money move or a I need more money move. Who knows? But it's just weird. So anyways, now we'll get into the review itself, and I'll eat this very expensive mac and cheese, and maybe it'll be good, but I think even if it's really good, I probably won't go back and get it. I don't think I'll be back to that Arby's until a new item comes out. And I used to like going to Arby's. I used to like going, again, to get curly fries and mozzarella sticks, but I think I'm going to have to save that for when new items come out, because otherwise it's just not affordable. So let's get into the loaded bacon ranch mac and cheese, which has already been stirred a good amount. Now, it's their regular mac and cheese, which I can admit I've never had. I don't know how long they've had mac and cheese. I feel like it's been a while, but I never have gotten it before. I never went to Arby's and thought, I'll get the mac and cheese. But it's their mac and cheese with their chicken nuggets or boneless chicken wings, basically. I think they're chicken nuggets or boneless chicken wings. They interchange the name. So that, and it's real bacon, which is nice. It looks like they put maybe like 2 strips cut up. And their ranch sauce, which I know is good, all together. So let's see how these flavors combine. Well, all right, I'm back, and we're on to the actual review now. I'm going to stop complaining about various things and talk about the actual mac and cheese. First of all, the ranch part of this mac and cheese loaded bacon ranch bowl is that it might as well not even exist. The interesting please stir before eating sticker may have been the wrong choice, because the ranch, was, drizzled on top, and there wasn't a ton of it, and it really just disappeared into the mac and cheese. I really didn't taste ranch at all in pretty much any of the bites I had. Secondly, the actual mac and cheese is great. I've never had Arby's mac and cheese before. It's really good. I think I might put it even over KFC mac and cheese. I don't think I'd put it over, and I definitely wouldn't put it over Popeyes. Another mac and cheese I really like is El Pollo Loco, but there's not one around here, so I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know. But I think it's over KFC's mac and cheese. Quality mac and cheese. At the store, I was looking at the prices again, obviously. Regular mac and cheese without all the extra stuff was $3.89 for this size. That seems like an okay deal, because this is delicious mac and cheese. It's creamy, it's cheesy. It's like a white cheddar, not a cheddar. It's got a white cheddar, kind of a little blander bite, not quite as sharp as a regular cheddar, but very creamy and very cheesy and delicious. Right side, the noodles are a little smaller than you might expect from a mac and cheese, but they're fine. They're cooked right. Everything is good. The texture, the flavor. I really like the mac and cheese. I almost said love. Can't go that far, but I really do like the mac and cheese. I think that's a solid item on its own. The chicken, also pretty good. I already knew their chicken nuggets were pretty good. They have good quality stuff, which is why I feel a little bit bad about complaining, but it's not enough quality to make up for the prices. But let's not get back into that. chicken is good, quality is good, it's crispy, it tastes good, it's juicy, it's not overcooked. The bacon, really good bacon, it's real bacon, it doesn't taste like fake cheap bacon like you sometimes get at places like McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that. It's good quality bacon, it was cooked good. I would have liked it a little crispier, but it's cooked pretty much perfect, I think, for the general public's opinion of bacon. You don't want to over crisp it, but I like it to basically crumble when I touch it. But anyway, the bacon's good, it's got good taste, it's got a kind of hardwood smoked taste, it's the smoky bacon, and it works well with the mac and cheese. I think this whole dish works well, with the exception of the ranch, which might as well not even exist, but otherwise I think it does work well together. I would have liked a little more chicken, to be honest. The bacon, it's surprising because the bacon was in good quantity, I think, to the mac and cheese, but the chicken there was not as much as I would have hoped. A little bit more chicken would have been nice, especially for the price again. But I think the actual combination works really well, and I think the mac and cheese is a good base for it. So it's great. I really don't have many complaints, except for the fact that the ranch kind of got lost in it, but that might have been my fault for following their stupid instructions. Maybe don't stir it, maybe just eat it from the top, and then when you run out of chicken and bacon and ranch, you just have mac and cheese, which is also really good. So that's, that works out great. So probably don't stir it, maybe just, eat from the top. But otherwise, I don't have any complaints, again, except for the price and for the specific Arby's store. So that leaves me in a hard position where I don't know how to quite rate this. I kind of want to give it a 5 because I really did enjoy it. I liked it. I think it tastes, I don't think there's anything wrong with the taste of it. Again, the ranch is there. Superfluous ranch, but that's really not enough to knock it as far as I'm concerned. I think it really should deserve a 5 outside of the price. I have to factor in the price, I always do. Again, my store might be more than other stores, so I don't know how much this is supposed to be. I don't know what the suggested price of this item is at Arby's. But I would think somewhere in the $5 range would be perfectly fine, but $6.59 is just a little too much for me, so I'm going to give this a 4, but I think purely for taste reasons, it would actually be a 5. It's a great dish, and one that I would get again if it wasn't for the fact that it's just too expensive, and my specific Arby's is weird about that. So the loaded chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese, that's the name of it. I keep getting it wrong. I keep going in the wrong order, but it's loaded chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese at Arby's. I'm gonna give it a 4, solid. Go check it out if you like Arby's, and if your Arby's isn't weird like mine, and I will see you all next time.